Welcome back to Parent Squad. The warm weather is finally here. School is out or almost out, and it's time for your summer fun. And if you plan to travel, where are you headed? Turns out a lot of families are just skipping the over-the-top trips in favor of easier, flexible, and less exhausting destinations. We have Jeanine Bobenmoyer from the CityMoms here to talk about the summer travel season. So this is an exciting time, but of course there's a lot going on in the world. So you want it to be affordable, you want it to be flexible, easy, you want to get the most bang for your buck too and have wonderful memories.
You do. I mean, we're seeing airlines that are closing. We're seeing airlines that are starting to charge for even more things like, that second, that third piece of luggage, carry-ons, food.
Fuel surcharges.
Fuel surcharges.
It's out of control.
It is. It is. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, of course, you want some good solutions that really fit your family. So here's some things that you should be considering. So what's the biggest tip if you're starting to plan a trip?
Well, I'm going to start throwing a few stats at you. And the first one is that nearly 80% of families are planning to take a summer vacation, which is really fun. But nearly 60% of them are going to be hitting the roads and doing a road trip.
Yeah.
So it's a good time to even start planning that for yourself as a family.
Yeah, we just started to do that. We are going to fly to one destination, my brother's wedding, but we were like, you know what, to just pack it up and do it again is a lot. And with a 2-year-old toddler, I could throw everything in the car.
Yeah, you really can. And that's the nice thing about road trips. It doesn't have nearly as many logistics. You're not worrying about departure times and, those like the parking lots that, that are the best for you when you're getting into an airport.
Yes.
So drivable destinations are really flexible. They're going to help families save some money. One of the things that we love about that too is that you are in charge of your own schedule when you're doing a road trip. So if someone needs a potty break, you stop and take a potty break. If someone's starving, you stop and grab food. So those are some of those really nice benefits of the road travel. But what we're seeing now as well is that families are booking these earlier, which is really great. And I mean, that's going to help you with better hotel availability, with some better pricing, and definitely helping you save kind of that stress as you're going through the process.
Absolutely. Okay. Plan, do your research, and hopefully you're able to figure something out for your family. So you mentioned multi-generational travel.
Yeah.
So that's a big trend right now.
It is. I know that we were chatting about that before we started. We're really seeing multi-generational travels kick off or really take off. And again, we're looking at a stat. We're seeing that 57% of parents are actually planning trips with some multi-generational aspects. So grandparents, maybe some older aunts and uncles. And we love that. A few things that you want to look at when you're booking trips like that. You want to look for destinations that are really going to work for all ages.
Okay.
So I have an example for you. Holiday World, which is not that far south of the station. It's just about 2.5 hours from here, is a great example of something like that for multi-generational trips because you have a theme park and a water park together. They have lodging available. They have lodging that are individual cottages, which is cute. So grandparents can be in their own spot. Family can be in a cottage themselves. It's an easy trip that you can take. And something like that, like a Holiday World, is really great because it's easy to turn into a 2 to 3 day getaway as well.
So cool. If you are blessed to be able to do that. I've also seen people do like with another family too, and then maybe each family can squeeze in a date night or some alone time or dad time and girl time with the moms.
Absolutely. Kids can entertain themselves, parents can entertain themselves. Yeah.
Especially with the sandwich generation, which is what we fall into. You got people who are taking care of their parents and you want to make memories with your parents, and then you also have the younger kids, you want to make memories, and then the grandparents want to make memories with your kids too. So it's just a win-win-win.
It is, and practically speaking too, it's really helpful because often then you can split some costs, some of that travel costs with grandparents or with another family. And it's really nice because, like you said, it gives them some meaningful time that they can spend with the kids too.
Making memories. And so let's help the overwhelmed parents. So what are your planning hacks to make things as simple as possible?
Yeah, so this is where I tell parents, stop planning like it's last generation or even the last decade. We have a lot of really great tools available to us. For example, if you are staying at a hotel, call and ask to speak to the concierge. That is their job. They can help you plan out some pieces of your vacation. Travel agents are still very much a very large industry, and that's a complimentary offering that they have as well if they're helping you plan, obviously, a trip.
Yeah.
But also look at things like AI and ChatGPT. So CNBC is actually telling us that 91% of global travelers are using AI to help build some of their travel and their planning. It's things like building a road trip itinerary, maybe finding halfway food stops, plotting out specific activities for specific age groups.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really, really helpful tool. I actually threw into ChatGPT, just again, kind of using that Holiday World example. Plan a 3-day family road trip for me to Holiday World with grandparents and with kids that are ages 4 to 10. And so what it came back to me with was multiple different things, like these are the activities that your 4-year-old will love. Here are activities the 10-year-old and the 4-year-old will love. Here are things you can do with the grandparents. So using that tool is really helpful, and it's really going to help cut down a lot of that planning time.
Perfect. I love that, because I did just take a recent road trip to Georgia, and I thought, oh my goodness, you know, there's so much to see along the way, and maybe some of our stops could have been planned at some of those stops, even if it's quick and you're just getting food, and you could say, hey, look, there's that over there.
Right,
And
exactly.
I'm like, why not pop it into AI and let them figure it out? It might give you some ideas that you had not thought of.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love it. Well, you always have the best tips. She's going to get us on our way. Jeanine, thank you for being here. We certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
She's with the City Moms. She's Chief Mom Officer. You can head to get more info at WTHR.com/Parent Squad. We have more ahead, so stay with us.